Hello and how are ya? This here is Shenandoah Briscoe. This is blog about 21. I was actually counting them up, and I got like 21 blogs out there I didn't realize. Anyway, it is February the 16th, 2015, right here in St. Charlottetown, Missouri. That's St. Charles, Missouri, USA. For those of you that have been tuning in from other countries, Melanie, hopefully. Anyway, and maybe James also, both of which I've played poker with. Anyway, it snowed outside today. Matter of fact, on the news earlier this evening, they were talking about Bums Hollow, and I think I mentioned in an earlier blog about Bums Hollow. But if I haven't, they were talking about sled riding in Bums Hollow, which is in Blanchette Park here in St. Charles. Well, I had the incident where I was flipped my wheelchair over. So, yeah, I'm sure I mentioned that in an earlier blog. Flipped my wheelchair over in Bums Hollow. And at least the guy in the news knew what Bums Hollow was, although the 911 operator had no idea what Bums Hollow was. So, goes to show you. Hey, you like that shirt? Look at how it makes my eyes so blue. I like that. Nice blue eyes. Yeah. Anyway, where have I been all day? Right here in this house. Freezing. There for a little while, I thought, my furnace was going out. I thought I was gone. Thought I was bumming. And you know what? It was just a circuit breaker. It was a good thing my roommate was here, because had it been out and she hadn't have been here, and I hadn't had her flip that circuit breaker, I would have been in trouble. I'd have been cold. Boy, tell you, I'd have been cold. Anyway, yeah, I have gotten down. Whoa, yeah, did you see that? And thermal spasm tuck off. Youch. You know, I didn't get any feedback yesterday on that hydrogen monoxide. Well, I'm hoping to get some feedback on that. It's sorry, dihydrogen monoxide. Because I'm concerned because there's such an abundance of it in the world. Anyway, there was years ago I had written a poem about the snow, and I don't remember it exactly, and I couldn't find it. I know part of it. It was let's see. I'm looking out my window, and I see snow all around. It's covered the streets. It's covered the ground. I wonder, will we have school today? Or will the snowplow come and plow it all away? Will the bus be able to get to my house? Or will I get to stay inside? No, see, that's where it messed up. I went to going and staying inside. So anyway, it started out good, but I lost it. I can't find it no more. I did write a song a few years ago. I remember the chorus of it. It said, I had a warm taste of beer this morning and a cold taste of your heart last night. Nothing that I've done all day has seemed to go right. So baby, if you think I'm in a bad mood, that is just because I had a warm taste of beer this morning and a cold taste of your heart last night. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Now, for all of those country writers out there who want to make a big bundle of money, well, you heard it here first. Alright, that being said, probably expecting to hear it on a radio in a month or two. But that's alright with me. I'm okay. It's just another thing. One of these days, I'd like to teach y'all some straw etiquette 101, but flex straw etiquette 101. Speaking of that, this is how you do it. If you've got the small glass, you know, whenever you go to the hospital, and they've got the well, they've done away with it now. About 8 years ago, they had the little cuppies with the aluminum foil over the top, so you could get juice, and they just poke the straw in the hole, and poke a hole in the lid with the straw, and drink it that way. You wouldn't have to worry about spillage. And nowadays, they've got the big mug with the straw in that, so you don't have to worry about spillage. But flex straw etiquette, the way it used to work, is that you take the flex straw and you bend it to a 90-degree angle, kind of like this one on my shoulder, and then you stick the short end. I mean, whenever your client, patient, or resident, those are the terms. Patient is someone in the hospital, resident is someone in a nursing home, and client is someone in their own home. Anyway, whenever they're laying on the bed and they're not at a good enough angle that you don't want to spill it on them, you take the short end of the straw and you stick it in the glass, and you let them drink out of the long end of the straw until it gets down to a level where it won't, whenever you tilt the cup, I mean that you can tilt the cup, and then that way you can take the short end of the straw out and give them the short end in their mouth, and they can drink the remains of the drink. Also noted that being with a flex straw, if you tilt the cup away from them at the end, the long end of the straw, the opposite end, will go away from them into the opposite corner of the cup. Now, of course, that's the opposite if you've got a straight straw. If you've got a straight straw, you tilt the cup towards them, and it will go into their corner. That way, you don't have to hold on to that straw to guide it around inside the cup. Yeah, inside the cup. That's straw etiquette 101. Flex straw etiquette 101. Then again, there's also the shoe theory. Just remember, when you're putting on your client's shoes, make sure you put the right shoe on the right foot first, because in turn that leaves the left foot left. The left shoe is left. Get it? Put the right shoe on first, then the left shoe's left. Snowplow. There they go again. See my street. I get snowplowed every day, every few hours. If the weather is coming down pretty snowy, I get snowplowed every couple of hours. They make sure my road gets plowed, and I would hope. I mean, I would just love it if it was all for me, but it's not. It's for the guy up the street. He works for the city department, and so therefore he makes sure that the road gets plowed every day so that he can get out and get to work. I mean, that's how it goes. The city looks out for its employees, and hey, I appreciate it because, well, I just so happen to live down the street from him. It's a good thing for me. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Also, in the summertime, I get mosquito spray out there. First things first, get that mosquito spray. We don't have to worry about them bugs. Like to sit outside in the evening and don't get chewed up. Yeah. You know, there's one thing I've been looking for every time I get a new wheelchair. I always think, boy, I hope they put on a light package for me. Never do. But I've went to the store and got them little bicycle tail lights and stuff like that. And I always put them on my chair, clamp up to my chair so that I've got the rear lights that are flashing. And then I also, the bell lamps. I also now have a forehead lamp, so that I can wear that as a headlamp. So I've got a headlight and a headlight. Yeah, it's a headlight. I've got that, and I've got my tail lights. And the chair that I have now has reflectors on the front and on the rear, so it looks pretty good going down the road. Looks like I've got lights all the way around anyway. So long as somebody's headlights are turned on. Then again, during the daytime, I really don't need them. But at night, during the summertime, here in St. Charles, we have a Frenchtown, St. Charles. That's the north end, 2nd Street. North end, 2nd Street is Frenchtown, and we have the movies. We have movies in the evening. There we go again. Got another one going. Yeah, well, you know how that goes. Gots to has the spasms. Don't have to have them. God willing, we'll take them away, and we'll just do without. I was going to pop my door open and see if that was actually the snowplow going by. Yeah, that's what it was. Dragging that snow around. Woo, brr, that was a mistake. Open the door. Let all the cold air in. Oh, goodness gracious. Look at that hair. It's late in the evening, and my hair is just standing out good. So my caregiver put me together right today. Put me together in this new shirt. This is one of those shirts my roommate's sister gave me. My friend's mom, good friend of mine, back in the day. He was my best friend from tech school. Anyway, his mom gave me a bunch of shirts. Was giving them to me to give to my nephew, but that didn't work out. He's actually larger than than the shirts were. So I donate. I lucked out, and they're my shirts now. Anyway, hey, that looks like my time. So, hello and how are you? Goodbye, and God loves you, and so do I. That Shenandoah said it. Be blessed.